It's hot in here.
Hey folks, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to our world famous, baby, you're blocking the talent. I don't think the viewers want to see you dancing around in your spaghetti top. They want to see the talent here. I'm the talent.
Talent. Sige na.
I just don't block the talent, that's all I'm saying.
I'm not black you. You're
Anyhow,
big.
folks, I'm big.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this woman? Okay.
Ipron pang kagwang.
Move my microphone.
Put in the apron. You're my sweet pie. Why you here? I'm supposed to be to cook and listen my radio.
What?
I want to listen my radio while I'm cooking.
All right. Now, how's that look, my friends?
Si Forrest dyan.
Welcome, welcome.
Don't
Welcome.
mind the background noise. Because he just playing.
Got Forrest G out in the swimming pool. Maria's on the station doing some watercolor painting because we just got.
She's playing the water too. She's in the
she's in the
swimming
water.
pool.
We just got done watching a couple episodes of Bob Ross. And Maria and Fatima are fascinated with Bob Ross, right? Now, what's funny is if you go back and you watch the video where I was assisting her to try to remove the eyelash extensions, if you watch that video, basically I was playing Bob Ross on her eyelids, trying to get those eyelashes off of there.
Why are you wearing apron? You just cooking spaghetti.
Because I'm the chef. And when the chef is in the kitchen, he needs his apron on. Just like Bob Ross needs his palette of colors and his knife and his brushes. Can I continue telling my story about Bob Ross?
Yeah, sige na. Oy, cook. You need to cook na. I'm hungry.
So anyhow, baby, easy. I was making these Bob Ross references and she didn't really understand what I was talking about. Now fast forward, we had to break down, we bought a TV. We bought a Samsung TV. And wow, the salesperson, the sales dude, the kuya over there kept pushing Samsung, and probably get some type of commission, I don't know. But he was knowledgeable enough to sway me to take a look at the Samsung, because the last two TVs we've had are LGs, and they've done us right. You know, she knows how to use the operating system. But the young kuya put out all the valid reasons why we should get the Samsung. And I'm gonna make a long story short. At first I wasn't swayed, but after he started spitting out little details about the Samsung being more superior to the LG or anything else, I was like, all right, let me take a look at the Samsung. And the long story short is I am glad that we went with the Samsung. Oh my goodness, just the quality of the mounts that goes under there. Like the LG was just plastic, and the Samsung has like either aluminum or steel in there. I don't know what it is, but they're sturdy. It's like night and day. Just when you pick up those two little, tabletop mount feet and put on the Samsung TV, you're like, holy moly! Everything about it, from the remote to the operating system, so far, knock on wood, our Samsung TV is far better than the LG. And what we did, I compared the specs, and we went with last year's model that was on sale. And there's not much difference in the newer model. There's just a little bit, but the price savings, I'm glad we went with last year's model. Got a hell of a deal. Anyhow, the point of the story. Samsung comes with their own channel. I still haven't figured it out, but it's got their own channel. So if you don't have Netflix, or if you don't have any other TV package, Samsung comes with its own channels, and one of the channels is just back-to-back Bob Ross episodes. It is wonderful. So I turned that on, and she loves watching Bob Ross. Maria loves watching Bob Ross, and I tried to explain to her that that's what I was doing when I was painting your eyelashes, trying to get those eyelash extensions off. I was pretending to be Bob Ross.
Okay.
And can you show the viewers up close what you're eating? Let me just take that from you for a second here. Folks, this is some type of, what is this? Seaweed, right?
Yep.
It's seaweed, it's light as could be. They're in these little flakes. And Filipinas love these things. And this is from the Korean shop, right? Maybe you're crunching into the microphone. I guess some people love that ASMR action. Go ahead, crunch, baby. Go ahead and crunch. Do some ASR action.
I'm hungry now.
Okay, you've said that a million times.
You didn't listen in.
Anyhow, they're watching Bob Ross. Maria's doing painting with watercolors. Now you understand what I was. Yeah. Anyhow, free Bob Ross back-to-back episodes on the Samsung TV. Okay, so what we're gonna cook today, I have no idea. I think we're gonna cook spaghetti with the Korean spaghetti sauce. Which one did you go with? The crab or the bacon? Which one?
Bacon.
Okay, where is it?
Huh.
Baby, nobody wants to tune in to see you stuff your face full of
Oh, crabs
seaweed.
lang, Dad. They have one more in the ref.
What?
Crabs.
Okay, up to you. Just grab one. And bring me a Coke while you're at it. So, welcome to the kitchen, folks. Welcome to the kitchen. And if you're just joining us, this is our dirty kitchen. We've got
This
basically...
one, because I don't like too much of this. I just put a half.
Oh, you just put half? Okay,
Yeah.
well, you use a half from the other night.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
our
too
table
much.
back there. It's like the Lord's Supper or the Last Supper. Got a big, long picnic table style, like the Last Supper style table. This is perfect out here. Got the gas hooked up. Now Fatima has been a little bit scared to use the stove. And so part of me doing this cooking show with her is to demonstrate how to use the new stove. And I've already given her a block of instruction. But baby, listen. I turned the gas on. Baby, over here.
Wait.
Hey, ice in my chalice. I specifically requested a chalice full of ice. This is my chalice. There were 2 of these glasses left here at the house by the previous tenant. Cheers to you, whoever you are, my friend. Actually, I did meet the previous tenant. Anyhow, I've got your chalices if you're looking for them. And thank you very much. They're good quality too. Now, baby, I specifically requested a chalice full of ice. Here, take the chalice.
Chalice.
Yeah, bring back a chalice full of ice. Y'all see the stress I'm under here? Now, folks, what's the world coming to when a man can't constantly have a chalice full of ice? And when his Filipino wife observes that the chalice is getting low on ice, baby, you're out of frame. You're out of frame. Back over here in frame. There we go. So they can see what you're doing. Okay? And show them the ice, how the ice comes. All right?
The
There
ice
you go.
comes
That's
from.
how the ice, she gets these plastic bags and she fills these up with water, ties a knot in it, puts it in the freezer. Okay, that's the Philippine style way of making ice. The problem is now you got to beat the hell out of it with a knife. And baby, remember these are nice countertops. This isn't bamboo.
That's
this
why
is
I
not a
put
bamboo
an
table. But even if you put this down, pumpkin.
I just do like.
Okay, but don't do.
Oh,
yeah,
diba?
Okay, all right. Well, real easy. Okay, we don't want to mess up the table or the countertop there, pumpkin. Not in the village where everything's already broken, so it doesn't matter. Okay, but I think it's unreasonable that you allow my chalice to get warm. This chalice should be cold 24 hours a day.
Wow, kay lasa.
Don't y'all agree with me?
No.
I do not think that it's unreasonable to request a chalice full of ice 24/7. Okay? I guess on your birthday, I'll have my girlfriend take care of the chalice. Any other day of the year, baby. Hey, easy. Hey, don't shut the door. Come on. Come on. Man. Make me strangle back. All right, people have specifically requested that you stop exhibiting the violence towards the foreign guy. Somebody said it's elder abuse. You're gonna call the brown guy on you.
Weh, kukul.
I'm gonna start pulling the E card, the elder card, or the senior card, the S card. All right, anyhow, so now I got some. Watch this, I'm gonna drink all her juice. Oh yeah, it's good mango juice. Oh yeah, that was refreshing. Oh damn. I hope that wasn't the last bit of juice. I really, that'd be a cruel move. I'm certain there's more mango juice in there. I'm just playing a joke on it, but if that was the last bit of the juice. Okay, can you get into the game here? I'm trying to run an award-winning, world-famous cooking show.
Why did you drink my... That's not yours. This is yours.
What? Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Marshall gonna be pissed. I got them mixed up.
Tala, 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 tala.
See, I knew you had more in there, baby. I knew you had more in there. I just need a little refreshment before I drink
You
my
want this
Coke.
or the Coke?
I'm gonna drink the Coke, but I just needed to wet my whistle before I pop the top on that little Coke Mini. Nothing like a Coke Mini. Little minis right there. It's like a little big shot glass. Maybe you didn't want to do cheers? You don't want to wait on me?
Why did you wait me?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you. My gosh, I've been waiting out here, sweating. Little ASMR action. Yeah, do some slurping.
You're choking.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
One more slurp. It was good for me.
It's not good.
It was good, great for me.
It's going to going in my nose.
What?
When I do it, it's going in my nose.
That's not. Oh, damn! That's not the mango juice's fault. It's operator error. Just like there's a little operator error. Baby, get your mop. One more time for all you ASMR
Are we going
addicts.
to cook or we just drink in here?
Tagaytay, Cebu, Batangas, and Manila, and Baguio. So,
Hello. Hello.
ow! I first started coming to the Philippines. Everybody would do cheers. I thought they were saying Tagaytay. Well, I've been at Tagaytay to eat a couple times, looking at the volcano. I thought they were saying Tagaytay, but it's Tagay. Well, Tagaytay. It sounds very similar. So somebody said, "Hey man, it's not Tagaytay, it's Tagay." That's why I always say Tagaytay, Cebu, Batangas, Manila, and Baguio. Okay, I'll set my chalice over here. I don't want you to get garlic in my chalice. Okay, so are you ready for a block of instruction on how to use the stove, baby? Come here.
Yeah.
Okay, step one, plug it in, right? So I've plugged it in for you. Now over here, that's the lighter. You hear it? You can see it right there, right?
Yeah.
You can see the light. That's the automatic lighter. So step 1, plug this thing in, make sure the lighter's working. Step 2, turn on the gas. I've already turned it on for you. Okay, gas is on.
Yeah.
Then choose which one you want. 1, 2, 3. Not
Back.
this one. The back one? That's a smaller one.
I say, wait.
Yeah, if you're gonna use that big thing, you might want to use the front.
I said, wait.
You can, it's up to you.
Back.
I don't know if the heat's gonna come up and melt the hell out of this thing or not.
They design, why they put in there if they're going to melt that?
I don't know. Here's what you can do. Like that right there.
Mm-hmm.
Always put your handle back where the children can't grab it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna use the back one. All right, let's finish your block of instruction. Okay, which one's the back?
This one.
Okay, we'll just hold this down and turn it on. Whoop.
Why was why that one is the...
What's back there too? But I think we've got a problem with the gas. Okay.
This one?
Oh, you gotta push that button. Push that button. Boom! Gotta pressurize it. Check for leaks. Smell check it. No leaks. All right, baby, take it up to 90.
Oh, you almost fall down. You're the one else.
No, it's fine. Trust me, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Take it up to 90. See, you do like that. Hold that down, turn that thing, let's go. Maybe. Oh, hey.
Wala lagi.
Got a gas? There you go. I think it's because we got this fan going over here. Turn the fan just a little bit to the side. Actually, you know it'd be better to pull it out here in the middle and point it over that direction, away from...
I'm hot. It's going in the door.
How about that? Gosh,
Yeah.
you know, high maintenance since we left the village. Down in the village, there's nowhere to go that you don't sweat. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off, baby.
Oh, you making noodles?
What?
I need to do the noodles.
Okay, well, I tell you what, the better thing is you put the noodles in the back, put the cooking up front. That's for noodles in the back. So folks, she's got this little pan. It's so cute. I was excited. I thought it was made in Korea. It's made in China. It's still a champion of a pan. It's great for boiling noodles. I guess what do they call that? A saucepan or noodle boiling pan? That's the wrong one, pumpkin. Oh, there you go. Okay. Good job. Good job, Mama Tima. Good job. I'll stand over here just in case something goes wrong. Okay?
You are.
What? Yeah, you stand over there next to the new stove.
Oh, then I'm going to check.
It's the first time we've cooked on it, so it's untested. The safety, I'm just kidding, folks. I tested this thing out myself. I'm still not solid on what's going on with the oven part. I cut it on. It's got a element on the top, but it didn't get very hot. It don't matter. Stove top, champion. So step 1, how to make spaghetti for all my bachelors out there. All the younger generation who don't know how to change a flat tire. And I'm not making this up. I saw an article that people are starting to open up schools teaching grown men adult life skills. And one of those skills I saw is how to change a flat tire. And they had these Call of Duty, they had these young men in there wearing skinny jeans, it looked like. My gosh, Lord forgive them, for they know not the error of their ways. But yeah, they're having to attend a school on basic life skills like how to change a flat, how to hook a gas tank up, maybe shit like that, you know, how to change a doorknob. It's a sad state of affairs in America. That's what you get. Over decades of the court systems and their infinite wisdom, removing us fathers from the child's lives, when we get a divorce from their mammy. Anyhow, I went off on a tangent. It's supposed to be a cooking show. Baby, go ahead and narrate what you're doing, okay? Go ahead and tell us exactly what you're doing there.
I'm going to chop the garlic and the onion.
Huh?
I'm chopping the onion and the garlic.
Okay, and what's your technique? Go ahead and do some narration, baby.
Hi, I'm chopping. You guys know how to chop garlic and onion, so why I need to narrate that?
What?
Duklon na karon.
I have no idea what you said, baby.
You're the
I
one.
don't think anybody else on this planet does either.
Oh, that's not my problem anymore.
Okay, so she just chopped up 2 small pieces of garlic. Now she's going for the third. And she's using this multi-tool, and the knife on this multi-tool is sharp. Don't cut yourself, baby. I'm not going to the hospital.
This is not sharp anymore because I've been using.
Okay. Filipinos have a problem understanding what knives should be used for, what they shouldn't
Why?
be
You
used
have
for.
another knife? This is the only knife you got?
Easy, baby, swinging that thing around. Gosh, I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. I saw that thing coming at me so close.
No, that's
I got-
them. That's far right.
I got 150,000
Oh, ito?
witnesses that just showed just observed you swing that knife around like you were swinging one of them hammers in the Olympics. Almost hit me with the knife. My gosh, be careful, easy. Anyhow, if you have a sharp knife, don't let your Filipino wife use it, or it will be a dull, bent knife.
Hi, I'm not the one who using this.
Easy.
You're the one who using this for the door. Look what happened in there. They have so many scratch. Don't blame me.
I'm gonna step back over here. Number one, to get away from that gas tank. But number 2, the more dangerous piece of machinery in here is a mad Filipino wife.
You blame me this? No.
I told this story many times before. Shout out to my buddies in North Georgia, but
Yeah.
they hooked me up with this.
Marcus.
They hooked me up with this Puerto Rican girl one time. Single mom, you know. I was old single dad back then too.
Wow, sana all single then.
And, what it reminds me of now, I'll tell the story what happened. They set me up with this Puerto Rican girl, beautiful girl. And they said, hey man, but you know, she's a great girl, but we gotta warn you about something. I mean, we have to. I said, what do you mean? And I'm thinking, what the hell, what are y'all trying to do? Is this some kind of joke? She used to be a man, what's the deal here? They said, no, man. They said, look, her ex-husband used to beat on her. He was beating on her one night, got too rough, and she pulled out a knife and stabbed him. Sliced him.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Maybe you don't even know the rest of the story and you're already supporting the girl's actions.
Oh, of course. What are you going to do? You beat your husband beat you, then you just do nothing. Oh.
Okay, well, duly noted. But what about if I'm just giving you a little love tap, like boop, boop, boop?
Right, as long I don't have bruise, that's fine.
As long as you don't have a bruise.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, a little love tap on the backside. Cosmo says I'm supposed to do that. That doesn't warrant getting shanked by the multi-tool. Anyhow, so yeah, but hey man, she's a great girl, but yeah, she did slice up her husband when he was beating on her. And folks, you know what? I supported her wholeheartedly. Absolutely. Big jackass was beating on the girl. She did what she had to do to defend herself.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that, but put yourself in the shoes of my 2 friends. They were setting me up with the girl and felt that it was fair, only fair to me and necessary to just let me know her past history. And I appreciated that too. It didn't bother me. I mean, you can't blame anybody for defending themselves, right? Anyhow, just a interesting story. And a sweet girl. what it reminds me of today is, you remember now, I love Quentin Tarantino. I did not love his material, his movies initially. It took me a while to get out of, being the dress type person to just really opening up my eyes in the creative sense and taking another look at the guy and his movies and saying, you know what, this guy's the best. I mean, every one of his movies is an absolute masterpiece, right? It's the same way I guess it was The Hateful Eight. When me and my buddy first watched The Hateful Eight, we thought we were watching a Western. We sat down and we watched it and we were like, that was horrible. That wasn't a Western. It's crazy. And I sat down a few months later, went back and watched it, and that's when Quentin Tarantino's creative genius really hit this guy. I'm a little slow sometimes. I'm a little slow, but I'm old enough to admit it. And then when I go back and watch all his movies, you just realize, like, wow. So, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. Absolute, just one of the best movies ever made. If you haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I recommend you watch it. It's like historical fiction with, Hollywood and the Manson murders. I'm not going to give up anymore, but it's a great movie. But when Brad Pitt is going to get in a fight with Bruce Lee,
Who's Brad Pitt? The big one, the big tall guy? I don't know.
He was the guy always driving the car. Like, and then when it starts out, he's wearing the blue jeans and gets in the little small car and takes off. And yeah, they're gonna just have a friendly little wrestling match competition. And the one guy says, something like, "Hey man, I gotta tell you about that guy. Like, he's got what did he say? He's badass, or he's got a history or something." He's like, "That guy?" He's like, "Yeah, that guy." He's like, "What's so big about that guy?" He's like, "Well, he killed his wife and got away with it." That guy? Anyhow, that's got nothing to do with nothing. I'm trying to run a cooking show. See how I get off on tangents? And I'm not even drinking anymore. Believe it or not, there is no rum, no whiskey, no alcohol in that chalice. Maybe y'all saw from start to finish. No alcohol in there. But I do have a Swisher Sweet, courtesy of my friend Joseph, down in or over in Florida. Thank you very much, my friend. This is the first one I've opened out of the pack, and I'm gonna smoke this thing here in a few minutes. Okay, so now, are you done taking a break? My gosh, I'm trying to get a cooking show going on here.
No, I checked them.
Everything okay out there? I hear a lot of noise, a lot of jumping.
Yeah, they fill up the water. Sabana
What? 7-Up. What?
They put the water, the swimming pool, they put the water.
Well, as long as they put water in the swimming pool and not rocks, I'm okay. I'm okay with that most days. Are they both in the swimming pool?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Now, folks, the swimming pool. Maria's out there with Forrest G. And how much water they got in there? About that much now? They only put a little bit of water in it, and basically, because old single dad, rubberized the floor, they really used the swimming pool as a big slip and slide. Honey, when I was growing up, they come out with a slip and slide. Just a big long piece of, like a big long tarp, and you just run and slip and slide in it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Forrest G uses the swimming pool for.
Maria don't like that. He likes a lot of water.
No, whatever. I mean, it's the swimming pool. They can fill it up if they want. But most of the time, he just likes the shallow water, just doing slip and slide back and forth.
But I'm the one who cleaned that.
Well, as long as you're the one who cleans it, let him fill it up. It's no problem for me. Let them swim.
Well, that's
So what? It takes
it's
a
not
little.
easy to clean a lot of water though.
You'll be okay, baby. That's why I got a young wife.
Whoa!
My gosh, if you were 42 like me, then it might be an issue. But you're what, 28? You can get out there and clean that swimming pool.
I'm not 28! I'm 19. Oy, tala ka?
19. Can you remember in your dreams that long? That far back? She ain't no 19.
Yes, I am. Nah.
How old were you when I met you? What, 20? 19? How old were you? 21? I can't remember.
Secret!
She always tells people she's 19. The funny thing is, you know what the funny thing is? Is if you went to America, people would believe you. People would actually believe her, right? At least some people would. I'll tell you what's funny. And if you're married to a Filipina or an Asian girl, and you've brought her to America, maybe you've experienced this, but you get a lot of looks. So when I brought my Thai wife to the States, we'd be off the beaten path somewhere in Mississippi, Alabama, down south. I'm from the backwoods of Mississippi, and you walk in somewhere and you get these looks from these American women, these old women, like they're about to call the police on you. She's late 20s. Middle-aged single mom here, but in America, she could pass for 19, right? I think she could.
Yeah. I'm still 19.
Baby, if I took you to America, we'd have to make sure you have your ID card on you at all times.
I'm still 19 tala.
You can't keep telling yourself that. If it makes you feel better when my girlfriend's around, I'll let you do it, baby. Cheers. Tagay Thai. Cebu, Manila, Batangas. Okay, folks. Got some action going on over here. Water is bubbling.
I'm not finished
Okay.
this all.
Are you going to be my kitchen robot today since I'm the chef? Easy, baby. Went from a knife to getting whacked by some fettuccine noodles here. Okay, baby, just put the fettuccine noodles into the pot of boiling water.
I'm
Okay.
not finished this all. Too much. You cannot finish all.
It's up to you. Put half, put three, I think at least half.
You hold.
No, I don't want to get my hands dirty.
You hold.
You're my kitchen robot
You
pumpkin.
hold.
Easy, baby, easy. These things are expensive. Whoa, baby, I fly business class. Don't drop any of them strands of that.
I know this.
Tell the viewers what you're doing.
I cracked this.
What?
I'm going to.
Okay, so you broke it in half. Go ahead.
Yes. Give me more.
Baby, I thought you were going to use half.
Give me half day too. Di ba to half?
It's like a divorce in America. She asked for half, but a woman's definition of half is taking the whole thing. But if a man says, I get half,
I just finished
this,
it.
oh yeah, this is my half right here.
Oh no, no.
Just put all of it in there, baby. Just put it all in there. My gosh, I'll eat it for breakfast. Here. Just go with it. The reason I like to use the whole pack and to buy the smaller packs is because if we buy the bigger packs, it ends up getting pushed to the back of the cabinet and stays in there for 3 months before I go in there and find it. Of course, it's all dried out. You know how noodles get when you have an open pack and it absorbs moisture and gets hard. So it's better just to cook the whole pack now. I'll eat it for breakfast. Long as my kitchen robot
Wow.
follows
Wow,
my recipe to
wow,
a T.
kanino ka na,
Hey, you're
robot ka.
dropping pork juice
Nakarobot ka sa ako.
on the floor. My yaya is gonna have to mop that up now. Okay, so we got a funny story. And this is a continuation of the story that we've already told, and I'll have to compress that because not everybody watches every one of our videos. Something like 50% split, 50% of the people that watch our show are not subscribers, and you have a big percentage of first-time viewers. So to rehash the story, Fatima is out front the other morning, watering the plants, sweeping, you know. She's playing in a little swimming pool. This older auntie comes by and says something to the effect of, hey, where's the wife? How long have you been the maid? How long have you been the yaya?
I didn't say that.
And whatever she said. But instead of Fatima saying, no, ate, I'm the wife, these are my kids, she just agrees, oh yeah, I'm the maid, because she's too shy to, you know, cause any conflict. So it's your fault that all the ladies up and down think you're the yaya. It's your fault. All you had to do is say one time, initially, you know, no, ate, those are my kids, you know. You know, the Cano's my husband. That's all you had to do. But she goes along and says, yeah, I'm the maid, because of her shyness. So we did that video. Everybody had a good laugh, right? So we roll out on our nightly walk last night. Obviously, the four of us. And we walk down, and sure enough, there's the ate and her friends sitting there. You know, it's probably after hours or taking their break, whatever. They're off for the evening. Sitting there talking. And they look up, and take a double take, and they look, and they see us walking, and they start doing chismes, right? And then she says, I think that's the ate who came by and thinks I'm the maid. I was like, We walked right past them. They started doing some chismes, and then this flower fell out of this tree. You know those little white flowers? They just happened to fall out right when we walked past them. So I ran up. I wasn't thinking at first. I ran up and I grabbed the flowers, and I was like, come here, pumpkin. And I tried to give her the flower, and she got shy and took off. And I'm like, hey, what's your problem? I'm trying to give her this flower. She looks back and realizes that the ladies are watching this. They're watching me be like, come here, pumpkin, come here and get this flower. So at that point, they thought that me and the yaya, you know, me and my yaya are hooking up, because I'm over there doing lovey-lovey, giving her these flowers, trying to give her a hug. She's running away, and they're just like, boom, busted. Cold, stone cold busted. The foreign guy is hooking up with the yaya. You're scratching the microphone with your arm, baby. Yeah, don't scratch the microphone. There you go. So at this point, I don't know what the ladies think, but I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, we turned the corner. I saw the flowers drop. I was just trying to give her some flowers, and baby, I said, why are you running away? Ah, okay. She didn't want the ates to see, but it was too late. They done saw what went on. So I said, all right, let's go back by there on the way back. And she wanted to go a different way. I was going to give her a big old kiss. But they were gone, so. Baby, you're the home wrecker. Yeah.
Mister.
Trying to steal me away from my beautiful wife, wherever she's at. That's all right. I'm gonna stir the pot. If they stop, if I see next time I see him, I'll be like, yeah, my wife's been out of town for 2 weeks. My yaya, she's supposed to go home at night, but you know, she insists on being a live-in. She always walks around in her panties. What can I do? All right, baby, back to the cooking show. It's supposed to be a damn cooking show here. So, folks, I have successfully got the noodles boiling over here on the stove. No problem. Next step, baby. Let's get to work.
Wait,
Hey,
no.
there's no breaks on my cooking show.
Then what I'm going to do now?
Okay,
Cook
well,
this.
get your pot over here. Let's go ahead and get the onions and the garlic going. Throw in the meat. Throw on the heat.
This one, right?
I don't know. I'll stand over here, though.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's hot, baby. That's metal. That's hot. Now, this pot right here is made in South Korea. It's a champion. She loves cooking with it. I got to order me a new Lodge 3.2 quart cast iron combo cooker, but she loves this pot because it's light. That's her only complaint about the cast iron. It's just heavy, right?
I'm going to put oil.
Yeah, put a little bit of oil in there. Little bit. Oh, right there. Good job. Following directions, baby.
Wow. I thought you're chef, then why you just...
Maybe because you're my kitchen robot today.
Not yaya anymore.
Oh, you're also the yaya, but during my cooking show, you're my kitchen, my lovely kitchen robot. Because I'm the genius chef behind all this operation. You're just following my directions, my instructions. One of y'all brought out a good point the other day. He said, hey man, you said not following directions, but directions are where you're going. Instructions are how to make spaghetti. Thanks for clearing that up, my friend.
Is this cooked now?
Just a little bit more and then kill it. I don't want to cook them too much, but I don't like hard spots in the noodles. All right, folks, let's see if you can see what's going on. Tell you what, give you a different angle on the dangle. Hold that, hold, cut. Okay, big mama, let's go to work, old girl.
Oh.
There you go, old girl. You can do it. There you go, baby. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. There you go. Drop it in there. Little ground pork there. We are so happy and blessed to have fresh options nearby.
You not buy this in fresh option?
Where'd you get that?
It's in.
Well, I'm blessed to have that too. Got that from the SM, I reckon. That's right, because it was up there in the freezer. But I truly enjoy the fresh options much better. Now, baby, were you going to put the onions in the garlic?
No, later I cook this first.
Okay, all right.
Because they're going to burn the onion and the garlic.
Baby, you look so beautiful today. You look beautiful this morning when you were mopping the floor.
Kagara dyan imong kanua kay.
I love it when my yaya mops, does the dishes.
Hala na. Duklo lang
Just like I'm gonna tell them ladies, she is the best yaya I've ever had.
All around?
Except when she makes romantic advances towards me when my wife's not in town.
Talo ka.
It's a little bit intimidating. Might need some counseling.
Can you look at them first? What they doing?
I guess I could, but then I mess up my cooking show.
You know, I'm still in here. I think this.
I'm trying to run this real time, baby. I'm the talent. I can't leave the set.
I think it's finished now.
Okay, go ahead and kill the heat, baby. Just kill the heat, save the gas. Let it still do some bubbly. A little bit more bubbly, but kill the heat. Oh yeah, you got a good flame coming off of that guy right there. Got a good flame, good distance from the tank here. Yeah, it shouldn't be next to the electrical outlet. but I'm gonna get a longer hose. Probably relocate this thing a little bit further away from the heat here. All right, baby, you want to give us some narration here?
I'm going to cook that.
What?
I'm going to cook until they're going to like a golden brown, like something like that.
Okay.
Until they have a lot still water also until the water drains. Then I put the onion. Only one thing that I don't like, the ground pork in here is too small.
Oh, it's finely ground?
Yes.
But baby, that's because they're using proper machinery. When you get ground pork at the public market, it's some kuya with a damn coconut chopper chopping it up.
Next time I'm the one who chop my ground pork.
Yeah, just get some pork steak and you chop it up. I'm down with that. Then you know what's going into it.
See, it's a lot.
Good. I got breakfast. I'm excited about that.
I just put some over here.
Yeah, put it right back in there. It's up to you. Yeah, we could run some cold water over it, but you don't want to run cold tap water. You can't drink the tap water here. So you'd have to waste that filtered water over there. No need to. Just take it off a little bit sooner. It's going to continue to cook if you don't shock it with the cold water, but that's okay. You're doing a great job, baby. I'd give you a hand, but somebody's got to hold this monster of a camera that I'm holding here. Great job, baby. Great job. You're doing a wonderful, wonderful job.
Sa padre, kagara dyan na niya eh.
But just to let you know, in a few minutes I'm gonna have to take a break because all this is
What?
taxing. It's taxing on my.
Sa?
Well, but because I'm having to do all the work here. I'm having to do the camera work, most of the narration. I'm having to direct you on the cooking. You know, you're just chilling.
Guro ni mo eh.
Careful, baby. Careful. You could push it to that back eye and then it won't spin around. Put the handle up against that cover. It's up to
I
you.
think the fire is still so strong.
It's strong, baby. Turn it down. Thing looks like it's
Yeah.
fire-breathing dragon. Baby, I'm over here getting my apron is so dirty.
Oh, your apron is just a useless here. You're the one who cook in here because you got the apron.
You want to borrow my apron?
That's too big.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. Take your shirt off and I'll give you my apron. I don't want you to be hot, pumpkin.
I'm going to put the onion on the gut.
Go for it, baby girl. Good job, good job. See, under my expert tutelage. One day, baby, you will be able to make spaghetti without my help. One day, one day.
One day, one day.
One day you're gonna be a really good cook due to my expert tutelage.
Can I listen my ano ka no?
Okay, can you listen to Tagalog music during my world
No,
famous
it's
cooking
not.
show?
It's not Tagalog music. It's Tagalog true story, but
No,
for
nobody
the
wants to listen.
aswang-aswang.
No, nobody wants to listen to Oswong stories in Tagalog during my world famous cooking show. I assure you. I could put a poll up, okay? But no, I can tell you right now, they don't want to watch that video. Nice try though. That's what she likes listening to. She listens to all these Tagalog horror stories while she's cooking, and it scares the hell out of her at night.
Yeah, I love that. Well, I'm cooking.
And she's out there checking on these children. Old single dad really didn't want to get involved in the action, you know. Every band needs a director, so I'm usually the director when she's cooking.
Uy, di ba pala the water now?
Yeah, go shut it off. I don't want them running up my water bill.
This one, like it's almost in there now. Second.
Oh, that's enough water. Shut it down. Shut them down, baby. Shut them down. And I'm over here, baby. I'm doing all the work. I'll go cut the water off. I got my shoes on.
Finish na, uy.
Huh?
Finish na. Maria cut the water.
Oh, she already cut the water?
Yeah, look in there. They're
Go
not.
check them.
They're not.
Baby, keep narrating while I'm gone.
Eh?
Do some
What I'm
narration.
going to annihilate.
Baby, you look beautiful.
Just bring that in there.
Whoa! Forrest G takes Maria down. Whoa! Yeah, they got a full-fledged swimming operation going on here. I'll tell you what, folks. A little swimming pool like this can take a lot of energy out of the children. And if you have a small place with not a lot of yard space, what have you. Little swimming pool like this, just make sure you put a rubberized base on it where they don't bust their head. They'll stay in here for hours, entertain themselves. Whoa! Comes the water onto the OP3. But see, if you don't do a rubberized base, somebody's gonna get hurt with these cannonballs and Supermans and all this stuff. Whoa! Over the top ropes of his sister. Whoa, brother. Okay. All right, well, y'all have a good time. We're going back to cooking, okay? No, that's enough for now. Old single dad knocked it out of the park with this swimming pool. All right, baby, what we got going on? Oh, yeah, they're doing well in that swimming pool. No problem. All right, ready for the sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. No, no. Kalimutan na yun.
Hey, we're
I
ready for the
forgot
sauce. Ah, okay, but listen, don't go too heavy. Pick one salt or the other. We don't need two salts. That's why you've been getting it too salty, honey. This is actual salt. So take that salt. Leave
This is
one.
not too much salty. Just put a little bit salt.
Baby, it's too salty. Everything you've made recently is too salty because you're using two types.
Just I put
salt.
put little bit in here.
That's salt. It's got flavoring in it, other spices, but it's salt. So don't come behind it with the regular salt or it's going to be too salty, pumpkin.
Little bit long.
You're not listening. You're not
Little
listening.
bit lang
My kitchen
again.
robot's going rogue. The kitchen robot. That's too much. No. For the love of humanity. That's why everything's been so salty lately.
Just a little bit,
The kitchen robot. My gosh, that's why it's so salty.
Wait. That's why it's so salty.
Them AI, kitchen robot went rogue. Failure to follow instructions. They have to have you decommissioned. Folks, so she's just putting the pasta in there now. Oh, baby, that's hurt my shoulder there. Hurt my shoulder, baby. I have to file for workman's comp claim on that.
I like to put my pasta first, then my
So she
sauce.
put the noodles in with the meat, then she's gonna add the sauce. Hey, you know, like I said, kitchen robot's already went rogue on me, so let her finish it up. I've given her enough data where she knows how to finish up the spaghetti. Funny story my buddy just told me. Okay, talking about robots. When I was there last Christmas, he ended up buying this floor sweeping robot. And we cut that thing loose, and within 10 minutes, it had a whole little receptacle on board just full of everything from hair, dust, fuzz, whatever. That thing was a champion. It was only like $100 at Walmart. Well, since then, he's done a lot of research, and he's got an upgraded model he was telling me about. That the regular price is around $800. I think he got it half off, what have you. But he said, man, they have perfected these things. This one has a docking station with
Hoy, can I get
tank of water.
Hoy, can I get for you a little bit of this because you
Sure.
don't like.
Yeah, if you don't like the sauce, go ahead. Good idea. So it has a recharging station with a tank. And he said the two models that he had, you know, the thing goes out, sweeps the floor, vacuums, what have you, and then it'll mop. And he said the first one's just had like a brush that sort of vibrated. He said this thing has brushes that turn. And he said it goes out, sweeps the floor, mops the floor. The floor is always pristine. It just keeps going back. And then all you have to do is fill it up with water and dump the dirty water. But he said, man, these things are legit. They're no longer a gimmick or a toy. This thing cleans our floors like they're brand new. Now, I tell that story. I said, man, we need one of those. But, you know, 25,000 pesos. I think I just stick with Fatima for now. Ow, baby. Maria sweeps in the mornings and Fatima mops. So they do teamwork now. It's not all on just Fatima. But the interesting part of the story about this kitchen robot is he said that they seem to fight. They seem to get into arguments. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, well, we still have the original $100 one from Walmart. You know, that thing goes out. We got them on double duty. It's got them doubling up, right? And he said, when the cheap one goes out, the expensive one will be docked, but when the cheap one goes out, it's like the expensive one will go out and start ramming the cheap one, like it's pissed off. And, you know, they'll watch, he said they're watching it, they're like, what the hell is going on? It's pretty apparent that there's some type of rivalry going on between the two floor robots, the vacuum robots, whatever the hell you call them. It's almost like the expensive one is like jealous or territorial over the cheap one. The cheap one is just taking repeated attacks. It's trying to do its job. I don't know, pretty crazy, right? I guess humanity is just doomed. We're absolutely doomed if the kitchen robots, not the kitchen robots, the floor sweeping robots are already fighting over territory.
I put that now.
I thought we humans were good enough at that. We don't need robots to fight over territory. Yeah, go with it, baby. Now this is some Korean spaghetti sauce. We got from the Kmart, or home Kmart, whatever it is. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now baby, you put that in the water. I was gonna show all our viewers the spaghetti sauce from Kmart's. So I'll hold it up there. A little soap on it now. That's crab and fresh cream bisque spaghetti sauce. You know, it was pretty good last time, right?
Yeah.
And you only use half a jar, so basically we're getting 2 batches of spaghetti per jar.
Yeah, because if I put all, it's
Too strong. Well, that's good because the cheap stuff we have to use 2 jars or you can't taste it. Smells pretty good. little spice coming off there. I feel a little bite in my throat. I don't know if that's from that salt, right? Little bit of spice to it, baby. That's what I'm saying. There's a little bit of spice to it. It's got some spice in there.
They mix the pork and the crabs.
Ain't nothing like crab flavored pork spaghetti. Baby, you could eat crab with anything, right? You love crab, right?
I like to eat crab, but Marcos always. It's so expensive.
Little bitty crabs are expensive and they ain't got no meat on them. You can't eat the shell. All right, baby, do some narration here. I think everybody's getting confused. You're not doing good narration. The ratings on my show are gonna tank because my co-star or my guest star didn't do enough narration here.
Duklo nunti ka?
What?
Wala eh. Wala ka na eh.
Did you say hippopotamus?
Oo.
Okay, good. Let's try it again. Hippopotamus for us, baby.
Duklo nunti ka?
No, that's not even close. Try it again. Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, I know how to say hippopotamus.
She watched There's Something, no, not There's Something, 50 First Dates the other night, and she laughed so much. Baby, you like watching the Adam Sandler movies, right?
Yep.
He's funny, and then she says I look like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but I'm more handsome and I'm funnier.
Kapag na, oy.
Don't you agree?
So kapal.
He might have a little bit more money than me, but I look better.
Go there, babe.
Rock on with it, baby girl. That's why she likes that pan. It's light, it's non-stick. But it just don't taste the same, you know. It's cast iron and long-term use. I don't know what that non-stick coating is made of.
I'm going to my favorite one.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to warm my bread.
What bread?
The rest.
Wow, Pumpkin. You finally listened to me about food safety, putting covers so the flies don't get to it. The only problem is you've been leaving our son's food out here
I know.
without a cover, Pumpkin.
I'm going to get.
Wow, folks, I'm so excited. We're practicing, we're trying to exercise much better food safety procedures than we did down in your hometown, right? Down there's 0 food safety procedures. I gotta go back and find that clip in that video where your dad reaches up into the ceiling of the bamboo hut and pulled out a raw chicken leg. I was like, dude, how long has that thing been up there?
Wait, I'm going to inside.
You going what?
Inside.
Okay, she just asked a question. Where's the other? I know.
One plate ba?
One plate ba?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Pala di kay ano eh.
Hey, you wonder why I have no idea what she's saying?
Ay, nako, Marcos.
Ah, you stress me out so much, I'm gonna drink all your mango juice. Mango juice is very refreshing when you got a little sweat going on. I mean, all this work here in the kitchen. Ooh, I've worked up a little sweat. Had to get my bandana.
Where's the other plate?
I don't know. I'm not in charge of the dishes and the inventory of the plates. I actually bought some good quality plates. Well, I say good quality. I mean, y'all seen this before. We bought those doll bowls. These are little plastic plates. They're good for the kids temporarily. Be good for camping trips and outings. But we got some good ones picked out on Lazada. Some good ceramic plates. They're beautiful, right? With a little black rim around the top. Gotta put that order in. I said, no more dog bowls. You know, the metal prison bowls look like dog bowls that I always buy. Why? Because they don't break. We're trying to move on up in our status, baby. Can't be eating out of dog bowls no more. If we go back to the $28 beach condo, we'll get some more dog bowls.
No, not.
Do you miss the $28 beach condo?
No.
Why not?
No aircon there.
No aircon?
Yep.
Back then, we didn't have no aircon. Didn't need none. Lived under that mango tree. Had a fan. We were cool as a cucumber. No ref. All I had was a cooler full of ice and beer and drinks. Had one little electric, what was it, a hot pot? What was it?
Hot. The
I cooked all kind of goodness on that thing. All right, so she's going to demonstrate this technique. She uses the waffle maker basically to make toast. We ain't got no toaster. Well, I figured you can make toast in the air fryer, but instead of using the air fryer, she just puts the rolls of the bread down in the waffle maker. How long do you leave it on there, baby?
until the green. Check.
So you leave it on there a while. Same time as the pancakes or the waffle making operation.
I like my bread and I brown.
You like a brown? That's the way I like my women, brown and black.
Eh.
Baby, that's what they say. Darker the meat, the sweeter the berry.
Egg. Can you look?
No, you said wait till the light goes off. Everybody's
that's
watching
the
that
light
light.
off.
Baby, there's two lights. You said
Yeah,
wait till...
and when you cook, it's going red. When it's finished, it's the red and the
Or go ahead.
green. It's
I'm being the cameraman here. Go ahead and take... Never mind. Everybody wants to see me anyhow, I guess. So I'm the main talent of the show here. Oh, yeah. Now look, what's funny is they look like waffles, but it's just loaf bread. I think you could put some syrup on there and probably fool the kids. I mean, if we ever get to the point that we're so broke we can't afford pancake mix, you just put that loaf bread in there like that, put some syrup on there and tell them it's pancakes.
of course you eat that.
Yeah, it's delicious. I mean, I used to think steak was brown gravy over white loaf bread. I thought that was steak night at my place. I didn't know any better. Put brown gravy over that, we'll call it steak night, baby.
Look, oh, look good, right? I like.
Oh yeah, yeah, it looks real good. Looks real good, and the bread looks okay too. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, Papa will bring you some mango juice. Maybe narrate while I'm gone.
Nairit.
Come here, sweetie girl. Get you a big drink of that mango
Bahala ka dira.
juice. Watch your hair. Yeah, get a big camel drink.
Just
See
wait
if brother
until
wants
the
some. Force G, you want some
pop
juice?
out.
You want juice, buddy? Whoa, now
Okay.
you don't want none.
I'm going to wash my dishes.
Make it all gone. Drink it all gone. There you go. Big camel drink. Good job. Good job. Okay, sweetie girl. You're on lifeguard duty.
Hoy, kano.
Baby, I'm counting on you to narrate the show.
Yeah, I narrate.
You narrated?
Yeah, look in the video.
All right, so the main talent is back. I don't know if she gave you a good look, but right there. It's just toast in the waffle maker. And it does a great job. The timing on it is perfect. Just, you know, not too burnt. Just right. It's just absolutely perfect. But maybe both lights are still on. I thought you said one light goes off.
Wait muna. I'm still working in here. You. Awa, move.
I'm asking about the lights on the waffle maker.
Oh. What?
Oh, so it's already.
Yeah.
I'm still confused.
If you go check when the if you going to cook red, but if the green pop up already
Finish?
but if you want more, you going out pop the green it's pop already, then
Yeah.
you're going to check if you want more like toasted, it's brown too much, you close it back and
Oh, so it's still cooking.
uh-oh.
So you put it in there, it's red. When the green pops up, you check it.
Yeah.
But it's still cooking.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's still cooking?
Yeah.
All right, well, put it in there.
If you're
I don't
going
wanna burn
to
my fingers.
If you're going to close again.
Watch this.
Mm.
Pizzeria. Easy. I'm
I don't have another
Pizzeria. Watch, baby. Watch my skills here. Pizza. I can make pizza out of this too. Whoa! Whoa! You may proceed. Now she puts those rolls on there too.
Yeah, then
She smashes the rolls.
I'm going to half the roll, then put in the like this, then put there, then
You're
That's
just
it.
smashing it.
yeah.
I know, baby. You're like bending up the lid. You
No,
need safety glasses. If that little plastic latch breaks, it's gonna go boing.
no,
And the hot
lagi.
roll is gonna slap you in the forehead.
Then wait. You wait.
Okay, so is everybody clear on the instruction? Boom, there you go. So it popped green.
Just
Should we check it or no?
not yet. Just wait.
There you go.
Put it back.
I got a hanging Chad here, baby.
Put it back.
It's the what's the 2000 elections? I got a hanging Chad. Whoa. So it's still cooking. Are you sure?
Yes, good.
You do? Still got the hanging Chad up there
See, I told
on the
you,
top
it's
deck.
cooking.
Off the top ropes. Look like little waffles. So
If I-
cute. Huh?
One more. Finish this one because
Yeah, put that heel on there, baby. Put that heel on there. That's how to make a heel delicious.
ow.
Easy, sweet girl. Don't burn your fingers.
I like burning.
All right, good job. 2, 3, 4. There you go. So it's about 15 seconds on the timer. I say 15 seconds if it's hot, 15, 20 seconds, somewhere in there. All right, let's take a look at that heel, baby.
Wait a minute.
Come on, I want to see the heel.
Wait.
Easy. Pop it, pop it.
See,
That looks exactly like a waffle.
see, it's not like this. Not
Yeah,
yet.
you need a little more. Close it up, baby. If you're looking, you ain't cooking.
You're the one who wanna look, ngay.
What?
You're the one who look.
Just say hippopotamus. Can you say hippopotamus?
Hippopotamus.
Thank you.
Close.
Good job, baby.
I'm hungry now. Faster. I'm hungry.
Are you trying to charbroil this heel? Spend more time on that one heel than we did cooking the whole spaghetti dish. Thing must be coated with silicone or something.
Next time, can we cook a crabs, kano? I've been asking you a crabs.
Baby, yesterday I took you and got you pancit canton. I got you the candied bacon barbecue
Hala,
burger.
he's the one who finished all.
Who?
You.
Okay, I'll get you crabs one day. I'll give you some crabs one day.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I'm not sure if I can get them that quick. I could if I went out tonight. You sure you want some crabs?
Yep.
What the hell's wrong with this heel? The thing won't cook.
You know, I'm going to get the kids now.
Okay, back to Yaya mode. You're relieved of kitchen robot duties. I was gonna leave that
Dr.
heel on there
Yaya
till it's burnt
mode.
to a crisp, but she came back too quick.
Go get my chikiting.
Ah, folks, I need to take a break. Clearly, as you have just witnessed, I did all the work. Spaghetti without the sauce, man. He loves the toast, folks. Did you have fun in your swimming pool, buddy?
Move in here. Oh.
All right, and Big Daddy will go get some sauce. I think I got some Parmesan cheese in there
Sige
somewhere.
na.
Great.
Boy, I'm the one who always cook every night, boy.
Under my expert tutelage as a chef.
Naunsa naman ni
It's
Maria.
like you're a nurse and I'm a
Look at
doctor.
Maria, oh.
Lord, thank you for this food, this beautiful
Anak,
day.
sit down,
Thank
anak.
you for keeping these children safe and in good health, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Oh, here na lang, oh. Sit down here, oh. Here.
All right, let's
Come on,
eat,
come on,
everybody.
sit down.
I'm
sit down.
lonely here without my brother.
Forrest G, sister says she's lonely, man. You need to go back over there. Anybody want Parmesan cheese?
No.
Want Parmesan cheese?
No.
Forrest G, Parmesan cheese?
No.
No one don't love kids.
Old single dad'll finish it out.
That's it, guys.
Yeah, babe, I'm still concerned that you're blocking the talent.
You're
I'm
not.
not sure if I'm in frame or not.
I'm not
We're down
blocking.
to important business here. Let me take a taster of my own creation. Mm.
Look, guys. This is so smart.
All right, tell everybody goodbye.
Goodbye,
We'll see y'all.
everyone. See you next time.
Bye.
You ready to eat, sweetie?
Look,
And good night,
All
everyone.
if I have a messy, I can just...
There you
And if
go.
I draw,
This delicious, though.
So you like Papa's spaghetti?
I know.
yes,
You are something else.
I love it.
You are something else. I'm the one who cooked that, not Marcos. You guys saw who's the one who cooked, so It's
I'm the chef.
me.
Who is wearing the chef's apron?
You just wear, but it. So you wear the apron.
You see how dirty that apron is?
Job dirty, Maria.
From all the work that I did?
You always ano your dada pantel like mo.
Because I care about my dad.
Baby, I think that maybe you got some salt. You spilled some salt on my apron.
You guys know who's the one who cooks, so.
Could I get you to wash my apron tomorrow, please?
Oh, the washing. He's going to cook. Oh, he's going to cook. He's going to wash the.
Yeah, my yaya. You sound like a chicken. Baby, is there a rooster loose in the kitchen?
You stay there for a
I hear a rooster.